What up, though? We're here to talk to you about Baddies Gone Wild DR, episode 6, entitled Claws Out. And I think this is reference to, Lauren making Minx bleed with the claw, with the scratch mark. I guess, maybe. Anyways, listen, this was a very lukewarm episode, but it is still standing that Baddies Gone Wild Dominican Republic is still the best show on the Zeus Network, period. Okay. And it's for me, Baddies Gone Wild Dominican Republic, #1, Baddies Caribbean or Bad Girls Gone Wild, whatever it's called. And then Baddies Caribbean being #2. Yeah. It's really, really good. And then there's one thing that makes this episode completely stand out from all the rest. And I'll talk about it when it comes out. Elena and the girls decide to leave the beach. Beyonce 2.0. We got Becky, Minx, Maloney, Nas, Sam, and Leandra. Well, she's a floater. They're a group. They're leaving the beach. Becky and Maloney are on some like, yeah, I eat those. These girls are too nice. They too soft. They too nice. They too soft. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if all this energy is warranted. Maybe we missed a lot, but like in the last episode, like all of this energy is not warranted. Mind you, Maloney can't even fight, but she acting like she about that. I'm confused because nothing was given for Maloney to be giving this. Just my opinion. Maloney says she eat those, and the girls are saying that the ladies on the other side are too nice. Okay. On the beach, we have Baby Tyson, Mimi, Lulu, Cutter, Dava, G Baby, and Lauren is gone because she felt a lot of pain in her hand after fighting Minx. Now, in this scenario, I'm seeing the likability factor with Baby Tyson. I'm understanding it. She's in the paint, in the field, no matter what, and she's not no injured reserve girl at all. Baby Tyson has a lot of heart, and I feel like in this particular situation, she's standing on her own, but building alliances as she moves forward. Like her and Lauren didn't like each other coming into the house and they fought, but they pieced it up. And it's like Lauren and Baby Tyson are on their own wavelength, moving through the house, coasting through the house. I think that's maybe how they were on Nada City. I don't know, but maybe that's why a lot of people like them, because as it stands, the two women have their own storylines, and it's being like the show is being built around them, right? So they're on the side of righteous and maturity and like bigging up with yourself. And I think that's why a lot of people like them. And I think that's why a lot of people like Baby Tyson. Even in this moment, when she's a part of the other group, Baby Tyson stands out the most outside of the group that she's left with on the beach. And that's a testament to Baby Tyson. David says Lulu didn't get beat up. I don't see one situation where she won either. So I don't know. I don't know what David is judging or sizing up, but from what I've seen, Shane never won a fight. You know what I mean? Like she made Sam nosebleed, but they were still matched. I don't know. It's weird. Lulu fights weird. Lulu and Sam fights weird. Sam and Maloney fights weird. Anyways, Minx is on the phone with her people saying that she want to treat the girls like this is a penitentiary. She is clearly upset at Lauren, and I don't know what happened. Maybe she's thinking about the situation on the beach, but it seemed like the beach situation was so last episode, and then we come here and then we see this confessional. We don't know if this is right after the beach. I don't know what it is, but she's hot. She's fuming like something legitly just happened. And so I don't know what that is about, but her energy is on 1,000. And the people that she's took her to is like, yeah, don't let them get you down. Run it, do what you got to do. Make it be what it be. Cutter K in this eye is sending me to the heavens above. I feel bad for her in this eye. Like I felt like she was an innocent bystander with Dava and she just got the worst of Becky. But damn, I just feel bad for her. And she's up here saying that all the girls got black eyes, but I'm like, no, ma'am. It's just you. It's just you. Then we get Baby Tyson in the confessional, and she admits that her hands are not working the way they normally have been. And she's a bit perturbed about that. But I like the fact that she's willing and able enough to really speak on the fact that her hands aren't giving what her hands need to give. I think that's really, really dope. And I like that about her. Like when you're self-aware and you know what you're talking about, like that makes sense. Shout out to Baby Tyson for being self-aware. Becky and Leandria talked the next day. Becky says that her hand is fractured. And I'm like, girl, you've been using that hand for a lot of situations. So I understand why it's potentially fractured. And then G Baby does the most G-ish ever. She comes and sits down directly in the middle of Leandria, who ain't a threat, and Becky, who has beat her up before. And I'm like, girl, you are clearly on the opposite side of Becky's group. What makes you think you T enough to come and sit down? Now, mind you, if Becky was so much of a bully the way that y'all say she is, she would have ran and did that with G Baby, but she legitimately doesn't have any issues with G Baby. I don't know, because Becky just does something next episode, and it's just, I don't understand it. But each episode, we're gonna judge it based off of each episode. And so G Baby, Becky, and Leandria actually have a conversation. I am shocked by this. I really am. But they have a conversation. Becky asks G Baby straight up, whose side are you on? G Baby says, I'm on the side of God. That was such a punk answer, but hey, Becky already whooped her, so maybe she don't want to get whooped again. Or maybe she really legitimately doesn't have a side to take. Maybe she likes girl on both sides and want to be that. Maybe she don't need this. Maybe she feel like she don't need to take a side. Like Leandria. Like maybe she don't, but you know, Leandra is just funny style with it. Like funny. I'm just shocked that nobody is calling out Leandra for all the funny style ways. Like she funny style. And Leandria doesn't even belong on this show. Can we keep it a buck? Like Leandra, whatever her name, she belongs on another show. It's not Baddies. Put her on Love Cabin, put her on Love Island, put her on somewhere where she needs to be loved, or I don't know. It's not this though. Like, she is not made for this. Maloney wakes up for a good nap, and apparently her arm is miraculously healed. She got some rest, so she feels better. I call cap. I mean, I'm not her. I don't know her body, but I call cap. That was phony, and I just don't believe it. One night's rest, and you're ready to go. Like, I just don't believe that. Then she talks about if you're injured reserve, you should not fight. Okay. Maloney then says, look, we could fight if need be, but I want to be cute today. Keep that in mind for later on. Maloney says she does not want to fight and she wants to be cute. But if she has to, she will. But she like, I don't want to fight, I want to be cute. Okay. Nas then out of nowhere says she wants to fight Mimi. Maybe because that's the only girl she thinks she'll survive against. But she wants to fight Mimi because Mimi jumped in on the fight with, when Elena was jumping in on the fight with Maloney and Dava. Y'all can't tell me that Elena didn't have no intentions to beat up on Dava when Dava was fighting Maloney. And so Mimi did the right thing. Now, Nas is feeling like she got to prove herself again, even though I feel like she never really proved herself in the beginning because she don't know how to fight and she can't fight, her and Leandra. I feel like Nas it's time for her to go. It's time for her to go. I don't understand her point. Like, all she is doing is being defended by the other girls and causing the records and acting like she want to fight Mimi off of strength of nothing. The girls get this fake make-believe text from Natalie saying that they're going to have a spa day, and they have a spa day. Baby Tyson, Baby Tyson and Cutter K are getting their feet done. And Baby Tyson's like, are you still going to go home? Because that eye is done. Like, I know you said you wanted to go home because you couldn't see out that eye no more, but damn, like that eye is jacked up. You still going home? Cutter K is like, nope, I'm not going anywhere because I need to remember who I am. And in my mind, I'm like, who are you? Besides the girl that got the black eye. Who are you? Besides the girl that was standing next to Dava, but 6 degrees of separation and ended up getting an eye split. Like, who are you besides that? We don't know. I know more about Nas than I do about Cutter K, and that's just it. That's just all I got to say. You know what I mean? The girls are having a good time. The girls say that they want to be pretty. Baby Tyson, Lauren, they like, I don't want to be men. I want to be real pretty. I want to be real cute. I'm tired of fighting. We getting this Manny and Petty done. Let's be cute for real, for real. Sam, Nas, and Leandria on one side. Mimi, G-Baby, and Lulu on the other. This right here birthed a great communication that you really see on these baddie shows, okay? Nas confront Mimi for jumping in on Maloney and David's fight, but Mimi's defense was that she was protecting Dava from getting jumped by Elena. Elena had every intention to put hands on Dava while Dava was fighting Maloney. The security stopped it. Mimi jumped up. It is what it is. Then Maloney and Elena show up and they convince Mimi that none of the girls really have her back for real because when Mimi got snuck 3 times, no one stood up for her. Now, I believe that a jump set about to happen and 3 people sneaking you are 2 completely different things. But Maloney does have a point because the girls don't seem to have Mimi's back like she presented that she would have their back. So now Mimi is feeling some sort of way. She starts to get a little emotional. She starts to cry a little bit. And Lulu tries to diffuse the situation by like dancing in front of them and making it whatever. But G Baby is there to comfort Mimi. I think that Maloney is, I don't know. I think I just call Cap on Maloney and Nas at the same time. I just don't understand their purpose. And Mimi can feel some sort of way, and Maloney has some sort of a point, but I feel like here we are again, like Maloney is stepping into somebody else's storyline without creating her own. Mimi says she's used to people not helping her fight her battles, but she's always willing to like help people and help them fight theirs, and so she feels bad about it. Then we get an intense, great story building conversation between Sam and between Lulu. Lulu feels that she's 100% Dominican, and she feels that Sam is not because Sam does not speak Spanish. This scene was like straight out of Real World, and I was like, yo, are they really going there? And they keep the scene on, and like Sam spills like no matter what anybody says, no matter if she doesn't even speak the language and she's trying to learn how to speak the language and she will dedicate her time to speak the language, she is 100% Dominican too. And I felt her pain in that moment. I was like, damn, is this scene really on Bad Girls Gone Wild? Like, this is really, really dope. Lulu straight up is giving it up like, you're not Dominican and I don't rock with you. I speak the language. My son speak the language. Like, you don't even speak the language. I thought that was real cool. And it spoke to a lot of the issues that we have in our cultures, in our communities. People that are biracial are never said to be white enough or never said to be black enough. And so it's interesting how that all happened on this show. And I felt bad for Sam. And ultimately, I feel like Lulu did not want to apologize or accept Sam's apology because she don't respect her because she think that she's not 100% Dominican. Y'all can say I'm pushing the goalpost a little bit too high, but I believe that that's a part of the reason why. It is. It definitely is. Lauren says, I'm tired of fighting. I want to be a lady. They learn wild, just take shots in Spanish. Lulu, Maloney, Becky, and Alana go to get their treatment now. This is where things get more cornier and why I understand why Maloney is not liked. Now, Becky says Lulu is a drunk bitch and she always drinking because Lulu asked for a shot. They're antagonizing her. They don't understand her. Becky is on some, you was in our room, you was drinking our liquor, you was cool with us one day, the very next day you're not cool with us no more. So I understand that side, right? Because it appeared to be like that. Lulu is like, I stand solo for Dolo. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm by myself. I'm on my own side. I'm like, okay, cool. But at the same time, you can't go drinking a liquor and then be on the outside like you really have a problem with them for real. Like you shouldn't do that. You can do whatever you want to do, but you shouldn't do that. Okay. Then we get into this conversation about Lulu not accepting Sam's apology. Now, Lulu doesn't have to accept Sam's apology, but I think that the girls maybe they weren't there and maybe they don't see it because they weren't there in this particular scene, but I feel like this kind of should have been like acknowledged already or like explained in a way the way they get it. As to the reason why Lulu is not accepting Sam's apology, I think it has everything to do with the fact that she don't respect her as a Dominican. I think it has everything to do with that. And Maloney nor Becky or Elena pulled that out. Maybe they didn't know about it at the time, but I feel like that's really what it boils down to. She naturally don't respect her. Mind you, Sam and Lulu were kind of going at odds. I don't know why they even started the beef but like once it was discovered and found out, like it was what it was, like, or maybe all this time Lulu felt that way, but it just never wasn't really revealed until now. But Maloney feels like she needs to fight. She needs to fight this episode. So she tells Becky to calm down, stop ragging on Lulu. She's not your weight class. And then she decides that she wants to fight Lulu so she can have a moment. Mind you, her arm is miraculously better. And so now she wants to fight Lulu. This is why they don't like you, Maloney. You tell Becky that Lulu is not her weight class, but you think that Lulu is in yours? Core cat. Like, what? Maloney, are you serious? And she's like, well, I need you to accept, or no, I need you to apologize to Sam. Lulu's like, for what? I'm not doing that. She's like, well, if you don't do it, I'm going to fight you right here. What? Mind you, Maloney and Lulu fight. Lulu gets up. She's like, let me take off all my stuff. Becky's in the background like, no, hit her right now. Don't hit her. Don't wait till she take her stuff. Hit her right now. Why, Becky? Why? Why, Becky and Elena? Why? Who is Lulu? Lulu is nobody's threat. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Maloney, why are you doing this? You have no beef with this girl. You want to fight her because she's not accepting another girl's apology? Let Sam run that. This moment right here makes no sense. And I can understand why the fans don't really rock with it because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Lulu get up, she fights Maloney. She lost the first round, she got the second round. Lulu walked up, talking about my eye. Oh, it's my context, my eye. Then we get this moment where, and I'm going kind of out of this debate. Then we get this moment where Maloney is trying to gain kudo points from Elena and Becky. Like, what y'all thought? Y'all thought I handled her, right? I ran that, right? I drugged her, right? She got me in my eye, but it's my content, but I drugged that, right? Y'all believe it? Y'all believe it? Y'all believe it? Y'all with me? Yay, Maloney won a fight. Girl, what? It was corny. G-Baby comes to get Lulu. Lulu is upset. She fought. She said, I'm going to always stand alone. I'm going to always be alone. She stands in front of Dava, and it seems like Dava is feeling some way because she like, what, girl? We've been here for you. But I don't think Dava has stuck up. Did Dava stuck up for anybody? Y'all leave a comment. Let me know behind it. Because I don't recall her doing that. Nas and Sam, they're able to get a massage. We don't see any other girls get a massage. Mind you, it's throughout the day. It's nighttime now. Maloney speaks on the fact that she drugged Lulu. And like I said before, she's trying to look for brownie points from her teachers. Leandra goes to get her nails done and she goes to get a massage. Let me know why this girl had her own camera time. This girl got her own pen, and she got a 2-man massage. What? And she got her own score and soundtrack during the episode. Who is this girl? Why does she got so much clout on this? And nobody fighting her except for Lauren. Lauren and Elena argue because Lauren believes that Elena ripped her wig. When we see the clip, we see that G-Baby picks up the wig and nobody rips it, but we don't know how her wig got ripped. Maybe it got ripped in the midst of the fight. We don't know. But Leandria is over there getting her Manny and Petty, or her Manny, and she's just like, oh my God, they're fighting over there? Oh my God. Mira como gana. I'm like, girl, what? Crazy. Why don't nobody go over there and smash her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. Like, how is she and other parents getting away with this? It's crazy to me. Dava and Maloney argue back and forth, and then Minx acts like she's gonna go back in her room. No, I'm getting at the end. Minx and Lauren fight, and I'm sad because I don't want these two girls to fight. Like, I feel like they don't have a real reason to fight at this point. I don't even really understand what the reason is. They fight, they throw their ones, whatever. Then they get in the grass, they fight some more. And, you know, I guess Lauren scratched Minx or whatever. Because Minx is on the strength. I have no knots, no black eyes, no nothing. You just scratch me and that's it. I'm like, okay. Minx decides that she want to act like she's going to her room, but she fake punks. And then she goes to Lauren's room, and then all chaos ensues. But at the beginning of the clip for next week's episode, we see Elena and Becky jumping Baby Tyson. What? What? Becky and Elena, y'all jump Baby Tyson? And then in the next clip, we see Baby Tyson lit with makeup looking good, like happy. Baby Tyson is a G. She is a G. Like, what? But like, this would be the reason why, you know, Maloney and Minx and Becky's side of the house is not liked because of the stuff that they're doing. Like, Becky and Elena running down on Baby Tyson is insane to me. Maloney fighting Lulu because she believes that she in the same weight class don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. And that's why that side of the house is receiving hate. Anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel. And as always, thank y'all guys for watching. Be sure to look out for the announcement of the 100th member to get the $100. Every 100 members gets some $100. And randomly at the end of the month, if you are an active member and you're leaving comments, you'll be in a draw to win $100. Also, 500 members, Mona goes live. 1,000 members, Mona will review anything I want her to. Thank y'all for watching. Deuces.